What's up, desktopers? In this video, we're discussing Phil Heath, your 7-time Mr. Olympia, huge again. Will he make a comeback? And if he does, when will it be? Another name added to the 2023 Arnold Classic list, plus the Saudi Pro results. Who won in the Classic and who won in the 212? We've got all that, plus much more coming up in this video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding. Now let's launch straight into this one. So in the Saudi Pro, it's actually called the Saudi Classic, we had men's physique, we had 212, and we had classic physique as well. And we'll kick it off with the classic physique, which was won by Mike Sommerfeld, who actually just placed 5th in the 2022 Mr. Olympia, behind some incredible names. Breon Ansley was in 4th. In 3rd, we have Urs Kalaczynski. In 2nd, we had Ramon Dino. And then in 1st, we had Chris Bumstead. That's the only guys in the world right now that are better than Mike Sommerfeld in the classic physique. And he looked fantastic, as you guys can see by this video on the screen right now. And you got 2nd place finisher there as well, Abdullah Al Rabia, and he looked fantastic too, but he's just not that top 5 classic physique Olympia level. But he looked fantastic and he really made a mark in this contest, came in pretty damn good condition. And as you can see here from the back on Mike Sommerfeld, his glutes were dialed in like crazy. It's funny, Mike Sommerfeld has one of those physiques where he can have certain body parts which are dialed in and absolutely crisp, almost like a Derek Lunsford. And then he has other body parts which appear almost like they're not in condition as much. So that's something that I think in years to come will improve for Mike Sommerfeld. I think it's more of a muscle maturity thing. And it just seems with years and years in the gym, these, all these muscles sort of catch up in terms of conditioning. So I hope we see that from Mike Sommerfeld, and a fantastic win for him, qualifying him for the 2023 Mr. Olympia once again, because in the Classic, only the top 3 qualify for the following year. And he obviously finished in 5th place. And in the 212, we had Ahmed Ashkanani taking out this title. This dude is so thickly muscled, it's ridiculous. I would like to see a little bit more separation in some body parts from Ahmed Ashkanani, but he did very well at the Olympia, and I think that he's going to have another run at next year's 212 Mr. Olympia. I don't like hitting the front double bicep, then turning while you've got it there in that way where you're walking around, but look from the side, this dude is so thickly muscled, it's ridiculous. I actually got to see him win his pro card against my good friend Aaron Pilates, who actually finished 9th in the 212 Olympia in 2019, who will actually be making a comeback this year as well. And he's going to be joining the Bodybuilding University podcast as well. He's a super charismatic guy, and I think you guys will really enjoy hearing from Aaron Pilates on that Bodybuilding University podcast. And Brett Wilkin is actually coming out to Australia, and he's going to train with Aaron as well. And hopefully I'll be up there too, being able to film it and check out these guys and do whatever I can in terms of podcasts in person and all that sort of stuff. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, the Arnold Classic 2023 has a new name added to it, and that name is Patrick Moore. This was reported by Buys and Tries. I haven't seen anything from Patrick go up on his Instagram page, at least any physique updates or anything like that, but that may be on the way. But it's an interesting name to be added in there because the $300K prize money, now I don't want to say Patrick can't win this contest, but based on what we've seen in the past and based on the competitors that are doing it, obviously a top 3 in the Mr. Olympia in Nick Walker, a top 6 in Samson Dowder, Andrew Jack, who may be better in this contest. It's a stack lineup. How does Patrick Moore fit into that? Now, Patrick Moore can take out names in this lineup. Patrick Moore is a top, I believe it's top 10 or top 11 Mr. Olympia finisher. Now, while it was a weaker lineup that year, back in 2019, when Brandon Curry won the Olympia, he still looks fantastic when he's in his all-time best shape and once he nails a fullness as well. So if Patrick can do that, come into this contest at his all-time best, he can definitely knock out some names at this 2023 Arnold Classic. Guys, let me know in the comments, how do you think Patrick Moore will do in his comeback show to the stage? I love Patrick's physique, and I'd definitely love to have him on the channel once again. Now to the big story of this video, and that's Phil Heath looking absolutely huge, training with Regan Grimes. I believe they're out there at that LA Fit Expo, at least I'm assuming anyway. And Phil getting him in that workout looking absolutely huge, at least in these 2 photos that were posted up by Regan Grimes. I actually went on there, looked at a few other photos where Phil's got photos with other people and all that sort of stuff. And while he still looks super impressive, he doesn't look quite as big But many people made comments when Phil actually appeared on Jay Cutler's Cutler Cast that his forearms were crazy, he's looking big, all that sort of stuff. And Phil spoke about a comeback on that podcast as well.
I did that show for the fans more than they realize it.
Yeah.
I did that show more for just me. And if that happens to be my last show, we don't know what the future holds right now, but if that happens to be my last show.
Cherie, you're shaking your head over there. What's going on?
He's like, fuck that. My first show was third.
You hadn't even started drinking yet, and you're saying this.
My first show was the third, and 2020 was third. So it's like, well, if that's how you want to go out, then that's how you're going to do it. As a matter of fact, grab me that bottle right now.
And it seems like Phil does want to come back to the stage, but he doesn't want the pressure of coming back. So whether he does or not, to me, hearing him speak and seeing that he's still staying a really, really good size without putting in too much effort too, is an encouraging sign that we will see Phil Heath back on stage once again. Will it be at an Arnold Classic? Will it be at an Olympia? And when will it be? My prediction is it won't be this year, but I believe he will come back to the stage in 2024. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Firstly, will Phil Heath ever make a comeback to the bodybuilding stage? And if he does, when will it be and at which contest? My prediction is the 2024 Mr Olympia, but I also think as well there may be another contest, whether it's the Rocks contest, which he decides to do, that Athleticon one, whether it's the Arnold Classic, whether it's another one that is maybe post-Olympia or something like that, where he hits an Olympia and a post-Olympia show. I'm not quite sure, but I would love to see Phil Heath back on stage once again. I think he still wants to prove something, not to everyone else, but to himself. But let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. And can Phil Heath regain the Olympia title? Let me know your thoughts on that one. So anyway, guys, that is it for this video. If you liked and appreciated this content, give a video a thumbs up, smash that like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell button. That way you're notified of every video that goes up for myself, Xavier Wills at Desktop Bodybuilding. Check out the Arnold Classic pay-per-view. You can click the link in the description below and enter Desktop 10 and you'll save yourself 10% off your pay-per-view order. It helps me. Plus, you're going to get a good deal as well on the 2023, I keep doing that, Arnold Classic. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. This is Desktop Bodybuilding. I'm Xavier Wills, and we are out.